Episode 6 of NCIS Tony and Ziva, titled We've Got Company, finally gave us more present-day Tally, and her storyline may hold the key to why Tony and Ziva's relationship fell apart. In the present timeline, Tally is staying at a cabin with Sophie, her nanny, and former MI6 agent, while her parents are on the run across Europe. Sophie kept her off the grid, no Wi-Fi, no phone, until Tally discovered Tony's old smartwatch. Turning it on accidentally connected to the network and exposed their location to Martine and Jonah Markham's men. What followed was pure chaos. Sophie nearly died from a hornet sting. The panic room wasn't safe, and both she and Tally were forced to fight back. Impressively, Tally even defended herself with a taser. Claudette arrived just in time to save Sophie, and shortly after, Tony and Ziva returned to a compromised safe house. This danger sparked a disagreement. Ziva believes Tally is safer by their side, while Tony, still grieving Henry's death, isn't so sure. The tension over Tally's safety feels like it's setting up deeper cracks in their relationship. The flashbacks also shed light on this. Back in 2020, during Tally's first visit to the cabin, she found a hidden gun Ziva had forgotten. Tony panicked, and the couple argued over the kind of childhood they wanted for their daughter. Ziva admitted she kept weapons close for her own peace of mind, but didn't want Tally to grow up with the same mindset. When you combine the present-day danger with that early flashback moment, it's easy to see a pattern. Disagreements over how to protect Tally may have been one of the driving forces behind Tony and Ziva's breakup. Present-day Tally and Sophie in peril. As Tony and Ziva traveled across Europe trying to clear their names, Tally stayed behind at a remote cabin with her nanny, Sophie, a former MI6 operative. With no Wi-Fi and strict rules against using phones meant to prevent enemies from tracking them, Tally was left to entertain herself. When her tablet battery died, she stumbled upon an old smartwatch that Tony had left behind during a previous trip. Turning on the watch unknowingly connected it to the phone network, alerting Martine and Jonah Markham's men to their location. What followed was chaos. Sophie nearly died from a hornet sting. The panic room became unsafe, and the two were forced to fight for their lives. Sophie used her combat training to take down several attackers, while Tally bravely fended off one intruder with a taser she found in the safe room. Just when it seemed hopeless, Claudette arrived and shot the man threatening Sophie's life. Tony and Ziva soon returned to the cabin, but with the safe house compromised, Tally and Claudette rejoined the group. Ziva insists that Tally is safer with them, though Tony, still reeling from Henry's death, feels differently. While Tally likely won't be killed off, it's clear this won't be her last brush with danger. A flashback close call. The episode also flashed back to August 2020, when Tony and Ziva first brought Tally to the cabin. Exploring on her own, Tally discovered a gun hidden under a table. Alarmed, Tony and Ziva rushed in to take it from her. The weapon had been left behind when Ziva last used the cabin as a safe house. The moment sparked a heated argument between the couple. Since both had agreed, they didn't want their daughter growing up around weapons or danger the way Ziva had. Later, Ziva explained to Tally that while she personally kept guns nearby for protection, she didn't want Tally to adopt that mindset. Still, this unsettling incident may have been one of the factors that ultimately led Tony and Ziva to end their engagement.